but I didn't have a lot of natural talent. I had some natural talent. Nobody else in my family could play ball except my younger sister. She's the best ball player of the bunch, and there was
This is
something
a
like
real
6
person.
boys.
He's an ordinary
And
man. He's a gas station
so,
owner back in the
why did I have something
1970s.
that they didn't have? I
And
don't
he's
think I
saying
did. I
how he
think I just had
feels
the
and
desire
how
to
he
do
sees
it.
life. I'm David Hoffman, documentary filmmaker for a very long time. I filmed that. And what you're seeing there is an ordinary guy, but he's extraordinary. He's talking philosophy. He's talking about life. You're going to see a lot more of him and some other guys. And what interests me about this is that you all know people like this, ordinary people who tell extraordinary stories, who've seen life, who are out. They're not hidden. They're willing. In fact, they're eager to tell their stories because they know they'll have meaning for other people and because they kind of reflect on their own life. So back in 1976, that's the bicentennial of the United States, I get this job from Mobil Oil. At the time, they're the big guy on TV. And they hire a documentary filmmaker, me, to do stories of ordinary people who are extraordinary and independent. Why are they independent? Why is that important to Mobil Oil? Because at the time, the government or members of the government were suggesting that Mobil Oil become part of a government kind of oil business, that the government nationalized the oil industry, which was shocking to Mobil. They didn't want that. So we created these individual 90-second or 2-minute portraits. They were called infomercials. And one of them was going to be on a gas station owner. So to start with, my team made these phone calls to gas station owners. And some of them, when asked the question, well, do you love your work? Do you have things to say about your life? How's your family? I don't know. It's tough. They say, I don't know. I'm not sure. Those are not the people we want. The people we want say, here's how I feel. Here's what I think. They almost want to speak how they think. So we narrow down until there are 3 remaining gas station owners who are just ordinary people and they own independent gas stations. And one of them was picked for this national infomercial that you're going to see. So you're going to see the clips from the Super 8 video that was done as tests, and then you're going to see the 2-minute guy that we chose. Does it look old? Well, first of all, physically, it's crappy footage, Super 8 and scratchy black and white. But does it look old now? Yeah. But does it work? Do you care about these people? Do you feel these people are expressing themselves? I think so. And I think that's timeless. So what I'm saying to you is you're about to see these guys, just ordinary guys. But are they really? But is anybody really ordinary? Not in my world. David Hoffman, take a look.
Gas station, in my gas station, right? Service center. Well, I worked in a service station when I was growing up and going to high school, and I liked to work. I worked on the B&O Railroad. I was a brakeman, and then amongst other jobs, I did a lot of running around trying to find something I wanted to do, and I've always looked for that job where you could go to work at noon and take an hour off for lunch and get off at 1 o'clock. I haven't found it yet, but I'm still looking. I suppose I'm basically, like my wife says, I've got 2 personalities, one for my business and one for home. I'm kind of easygoing. I don't know. I don't know how to describe myself as how other people look at me. Probably when I was in school, they looked at me as a hothead, I suppose. I probably was, but I think you learn to live a little bit. You learn how to be with people, how to make people, how to influence people, how to get along with people, which I think I'm good at getting along with people, most people. And this is something that you don't learn in school, because I can usually get into a situation. If a guy comes in here, which you run into all the time, he's had a fight with his wife, the dog bit him on the way out, to his car in the morning, and he's grumpy. And they take it out on service station dealers anyway, because most people feel that we're peons, or a lot of people do. And I can have the guy talking to me before he leaves here, just being nice to the guy. All you got to do is be nice to people, and people will be nice to you. I want everybody to like me. I think basically everybody does. And I don't know whether you learn it whether you have it when you're born or what, to get along with other people. Evidently, it must be something that's born in you to a degree, or something that you learn. Maybe it's a study of what, psychology or something like that, which I never did. I just have always had an knack of getting along with people, and but I didn't have a lot of natural talent. I had some natural talent. Nobody else in my family could play ball except my youngest sister. She's the best ball player of the bunch, and there were something like 6 of us boys. And so why did I have something that they didn't have? I don't think I did. I think I just had the desire to do it.
Good. My name is Vince Capello. We're in Mayfield Heights, which is a suburb, 2 suburbs removed east of Cleveland. And I have 5 daughters and a wife and a dog and a cat. And I think sifting my philosophy. My philosophy is what is important to me, never mind philosophy. What is important to me is to see my children grow and grow into people that I would be proud of. Obviously, I mean, I suppose that's everyone's goal or intention. However, I try to impress upon the kids to live primarily by one rule. And, you know, after you sift through all of catechism or church doctrine and the like, it really results down to one very simple thing that was on my ruler when I was in grade school. And it was, you do to people the way you want people to do to you. The way you act, or the way you want somebody else to act, is the way you act. You know, just the golden rule. And if my kids accept that, and my kids live by that, I feel that I will have accomplished a great deal in this life. I once was at a sales seminar, and of the 3 or 4 hours that the seminar lasted, I just remember one thing. And the fellow on the stage said, no matter what you do, just try to be the greatest there is. Now, I love pressure.
You love it.
Yeah. You see, I think it's a test. It's a test of what you have inside. I recall years ago, the Second World War, when I was just a youngster. I had a bike, and it was a victory bike. And after I had had it for about 2 months, there were no longer brakes. Now, as I was, used to pedal, I used to think, what would happen if somebody, ran out in front of me, or a car came out in front of me? How would I react? Well, the pressure in this business, you never have pressure when there isn't much business. Because obviously, the car wash isn't running, all right? So there's nothing to brake when nothing is running. However, we have done as many as 1,500 cars in one day. So when we have 60 or 70 cars on the lot, and we have a good-sized lot, it's, 110 by 375, so we can stack up a lot of cars. It's then, when something happens, how well can you handle it? I try to teach my kids, because when I say my kids, I'm not only my children, but those that work for me. We have a relationship here that's a little closer than just employee-employer. I try to teach them, don't attack something, but rather stand back. It's better to take a few moments and stand back and try to analyze it, and then decide what you're going to do, and then do it. There are some people that say that I'm going 80 miles an hour to doom, or I prefer not to think that. But there are certain things that I wish to accomplish. We have goals, and goals is happening to be the most successful there is in my business. So my work has gotten to be my pleasure, although I do.
Yourself a happy man?
That's very good. Yes. By and large, I would say that I'm happy. I'm not totally content, but I am happy with my family, the way they are growing, maturing, accepting responsibility, whether it be at the house or whether it be, at one of the businesses, at school, the pride they have in themselves.
My name is Alberto Bianca. This is Hartford, south end of the city. It's a beautiful part, beautiful city. I like it because a lot of variety, a lot of customers. You can meet with a lot of people all kinds, all countries, all language. I would give it the best of the life.
You gonna stick with it?
I hope so. That's my business. That's my trade.
What would you tell a young person just starting out in this business? What would you say to them?
Oh, it's tell us good luck and they follows our leader and make a good business. And improve yourself and go to school and then learn more, because we never stop learning. Everything is new, or everything is got to learn. Nobody can tell is 100% perfect. I don't know. We have to work hard, to tell the truth. We have to work hard. Success or not success, we still got to work hard. And I hope I'm doing good. I think I'm doing good. You want to take a tour inside to see the bay? Today's a windy day, and so all the leaf is coming down on the floor. This is got to put a new front end machine. There's a tune-up machine. There's all the shows, variety of the tires. And
You like to do mechanical work?
of course I do. It's my best part of life.
It's your best part of life? What do you like about it?
I'm born mechanic. I born all my life I was mechanic.
Yes, even in Sicily?
Even in Sicily, yeah.
Yeah? How did you get started there? How did you know you were a mechanic?
Well, when you are kids, after the school you do some extra work, and you have next door of mine, it was garage, and I started to learn. I started to go there and learn to be a mechanic. And the guy says, sure, why don't you start it? And that's the way it started. I'm a mechanic all my life, and I like it. I like working as a mechanic, and that's what I choose.
What do you like to do when you're not working, Alberto?
I watch my son do the business. I watch the way they do the business. They do better than I do.
Uh-huh.
My name is Alberto Bianca. I'm an owner-operator of a service station in Hartford, Connecticut.
There, sorry.
Yeah.
There it is.
Watch yourself because the horse break apart. Oh, come on. You see there?
Really? No oil?
A general mobile da destra. L'altra macchina può essere a sinistra. $7 even and 6 cents.
There you go, Al.
Thanks for coming.
Thank
Have
you.
a good day.
You
Bye-bye.
too. Bye.
I was mechanic all my life. I started with 14 years old when I started putting my grease in my hand. And since then, you can look at my hand as a full with the grease all the time. There are always 2 or 3 guys hanging in my station. One particular guy is an old mechanic. I enjoy listening to him because I like to learn more. In this station, the old guys and the young guys, we all pitch in to help each other. We don't have no strange. Everyone that come in here, they feel like home. The reason I say we, because I feel my mechanic, the people who work for me, is part of my family. Because this is a one family operation. That's why when I say something, I say we. Because my mechanic, my son, my family, all put effort in this business.
I help around by doing the most I can, and my brother, he enjoys mechanical work, and my mother, she inspired it, I guess.
Even a customer we call part of the family because when he walk in the door, he says, here we are, sir, this is your service station. That's what we're gonna do to please you.
My engine overheated. Just driving down the road, and I saw...
When the people bring his car to my station, they're upset because the car don't run good. But we try to calm down, we try to explain, we see if we can cure the trouble.
I hear a noise in my car.
We are doctors of the cars. You go to the doctor and they tell my heart pumping, but the car don't say that. The car is puffing, coughing, and we're gonna find out why. You got a broken motor mouth.
Can you fix it okay?
I try to be kind, be gentle with the people. When the people talk with me and think I'm good with them, they are satisfied. I feel proud of myself. I feel proud of what I do. Our machine is made for working. Sicilian, don't forget to wear Sicilian blood. Our blood is got to move all the time. Because if it stops, forget about it. Okay, Alfonso, take it out.
As an independent businessman selling mobile products, Alberto Bianca has earned the respect and friendship of his community. And he sets a standard we at Mobile hope all our dealers try to meet.